Hey guys, it is Lego Maestro here reporting live from the Minecraft Monday server, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Monday News. Now guys, there was an absolute ton of stuff that happened in yesterday's event. There was a lot of competition, but most importantly, a ton of controversy. So before we get into that, there is some context that you'll need to know relating to last week's Minecraft Monday. Now for those that weren't there or didn't watch the news or whatnot, last week was an absolute train wreck of a week, okay? Some of the minigames stopped working, they were having bugs and flaws, and on top of that, there was a controversy with the points, which resulted in like a tie. I mean, it was just awful. Now, because of last week's awful disaster, this week, 2/3 of all the games they played were Hunger Games. Now, if you happen to be a long-term viewer of Minecraft Monday, then you might remember that at the very beginning, the entire set list, okay, all 9 games were Hunger Games. And as another recap, the first 2 weeks of Minecraft Monday were Hunger Games, and both times, Technoblade won the tournament. And with 1 out of the other 3 games in Minecraft Monday being TNT Run, which Technoblade completely dominates at, it had people wondering, is he gonna win Minecraft Monday? I mean, this seems like a pretty given win. So of course, before we get into yesterday's tournament, I'll run you guys down the team changes. Starting with James Charles, he this week returned to Minecraft Monday, teaming with a new player, Private Fearless. Now guys, a really sad team change that happened in Minecraft Monday is between 2 really great friends. You probably already know who I'm talking about, Skeppy and Bad Boy Halo. They make a fantastic team, but unfortunately, because they do so good, they were sadly split up this week, causing them to choose new teammates. So this week, Skeppy was teamed with Vicstar, with Bad Boy Halo teaming with a new player, A6D. Well, along with this in team changes, Papa Plete teamed with a new player in Minecraft Monday, Bastig HD, with Papa Plete's previous teammate Sola not actually joining yesterday for the event. Well, along with this, Quackity HQ returned to Minecraft Monday, teaming with Traves, with Traves' previous teammate Good Guy Fitz not actually joining yesterday either for the event. Now, our next team change is one that I think a lot of people were happy about. This one, of course, is Preston and Landon MC. Now, for those that don't know, these two are cousins, okay? TBNR Frags, aka Preston, basically gave Landon MC his head start to YouTube, and so them teaming in Minecraft Monday was, well, I mean, it was a family reunion. That's pretty fantastic to see. Now, ironically, Preston and Landon's previous teammates, Log.zip and Just Verb, didn't end up joining yesterday for the event either. I have no idea what is going on. Now, of course, the team change you've all been waiting for. This is one that really had the community rattled when Technoblade teamed with DanTDM. And once again, you guys, I can't believe it. Technoblade's previous teammate, Junkie Janker, and DanTDM's previous teammate, Think Noodles, you guys guessed it, they didn't join either. I mean, what is going on here? Seriously. In fact, Think Noodles has joined every single week of Minecraft Monday except this week. It's like they have a blacklist or something. I don't know. Well, also in the team changes, this week Jack Sucks at Life teamed with a new player, Silver Suts. Because, well, you guys guessed it, his previous teammate, dang that's a long name, didn't join yesterday for the event. And also in the changes, Afmau teamed with Mithson, a new player to the tournament, and her previous teammate, iHas Cupquake, teamed up with Lauren Zide. And out of all these team changes, there is one team who actually returned to Minecraft Monday, not leaving, returned, and this was Sub-Zero Extrabyte and Dennis. And now, believe it or not, the most important team changes are the final 2 teams. This week there were 2 new teams to the event, and they are Miskiff and Arab221, and 2 new players from the Minecraft Monday server who basically have a paid rank and were randomly chosen to join the event. Needle XD and McMorgan Plays. Now, in the past, having random players join Minecraft Monday didn't seem to have any impact on the tournament, but this week showed that could definitely be changed. And well, to start off this week of Minecraft Monday, it started, of course, with Hunger Games being the map Spark City. Now, in this game, Technoblade and DanTDM dominated, clutching against Beijing Canadian in the final deathmatch for the first win of the event. And well, this put Technoblade at the #1 spot on the overall leaderboard, with Beijing Canadian taking first place in the solo. Now guys, game 2 was TNT Run, but there were some difficulties. It actually crashed the entire server, making them restart and simply skip TNT Run, going on to the next Hunger Games. And this time, what nobody saw coming was the 2 random players, NeedleXD and McMorgan Plays, winning the Hunger Games match. Thankfully, after this, TNT Run was fixed for the tournament, and they made a change that everyone was happy with. For those that don't know, in the last week of Minecraft Monday, blocks started to randomly disappear just at any given time. And this week they decided to change that after a ton of complaints from the competitors. But well, sadly, Technoblade didn't end up winning any of the 3 rounds, with them going to TBNR Frags, Sub-Zero Extra Bytes, and Bashdig HG winning round 3 of TNT Run. Now, the leaderboard position overall for the tournament at this point showed NeedleXD and McMorgan, the random players, in first place, with Technoblade and DanTDM coming in second. But in game 4, which was Hunger Games, once again, Technoblade and DanTDM destroyed everybody they fought, winning the game. Now this put Techno and Dan back on top, with the random players coming in second. And to make sure that they kept that lead, Techno and Dan went into kit PvP and got to 50 kills first, which, for those that don't know, that means they won. Now, Game 6 was a huge blow to the winning team when DanTDM actually lagged out of the game. And to make things even worse, Technoblade ended up dying in 9th place to NeedleXD. And throughout the entire game, the 2 random players completely dominated, just like Techno and Dan had previously done, winning the game. But surprisingly, Techno and Dan were still on top, but not by much. It was about 20 points. Ladies and gentlemen, Game 7 was the game changer when Hunger Games came up once again on the map Wyverns. Technoblade and DanTDM died halfway through, and the winners once again being NeedleXD and McMorgan Plays. This win was enough to knock Techno and DanTDM off of first place, with a high lead going to Needle and Morgan. And to everyone's surprise, in Game 8, which was Bingo Hunt, they brought it back this week. Well, DanTDM and Techno did not get top 5, and neither did Needle and Morgan. Which means, guys, for those that don't know, if you're not in top 5, you don't get points, period. So this was basically a stalemate, and then of course they went on to the last game. Now this was Hunger Games once again, and well, Technoblade, for the first time ever, was the first person to die. This was unbelievable. I mean, the last game, it was possible for Techno and Dan to clutch, and then he's the first person to die. I mean, it was crazy. Roll the clip.
Are we just gonna go in on these guys?
Yeah, sure, why not? Get him. Sacrifice. He's got a weapon! He's got a weapon!
He did.
No!
He's got one hot!
No, don't get bowed. No. I don't understand. No.
And well, after this, XQC and Moxie went on to win that round of Hunger Games, but it was already set in stone basically who the winners were going to be, and that of course was Needle and Morgan Plays. Now, just like the last week of Minecraft Monday, there was a bit of controversy. Allegedly, throughout the entire tournament, both Needle and Morgan were using the Bad Lion client. For those that don't know, Bad Lion, the PvP practice server, made their own Minecraft client. And this is made to give you better FPS and auto sprint and stuff like that. Nothing that is supposed to affect the game. However, it is considered an unfair advantage by some because the official Minecraft Monday rules show that you should only have the Minecraft client. Now, Beijing Canadian decided to allow them to use the Bad Lion client because he saw it being no unfair advantage. In fact, Technoblade, he had this to say about it. Roll it.
Moxie's gonna try to disqualify them. I don't really care, if I'm being honest. Look, last week was a scam, all right? I'll say that was a scam, but I built Bad Lion client. Yeah, wow. Bad Lion client, I'm not going to contest that. It's Bad Lion. What are they going to do? Have higher FPS?
The see-through inventory, that's what does it.
Oh, they're using a texture pack. Minus 5,000 point. They're trying to make their game look good. Banned.
Oh, he's roasting everybody in his chat who thinks Bad Lion is an unfair advantage. You guys, there were no consequences because they used the Bad Lion client. The Bad Lion client is made to keep everything fair for everyone else while still adding some things for yourself. But the mini-map is actually included in the Badlion client, and as you can see here, well, they certainly use that during the games. Thankfully, I did check and it does not show players, so that's a definite unfair advantage. But if the terrain has anything to do with winning, then I guess there's an argument there. But honestly, I don't see anything to it. And well, after the event had ended, DanTDM tweeted out this: Minecraft Mondays was cursed. Sub to Techno the Pig. And Techno tweeted out, defeated by the randoms, rip. Another week without food for me. DanTDM revealed his true strength this week though. It was incredible. And then he replied to himself saying, new record, with the peak concurrent views showing almost 75,000. You guys, this was a win for Technoblade for sure. Regardless of winning that 10 grand, Technoblade just hit 1 million subscribers. Now he almost had 75,000 people, which by the way is normally more than Ninja and PewDiePie. I'm telling you guys, even if Technoblade loses, he still wins. And ladies and gentlemen, the final tweet to show you comes from the owner of the event, Keemstar, saying congrats to Soa Elixir and Real Needle. They are fans from our Minecraft server. Join with the IP mcmonday.com, who won a spot in hashtag Minecraft Monday. They didn't just win a spot to play with the stars, they won the whole event. Congrats. I know there is still controversy whether they officially won legit or not, but you guys, you'll have to let me know what you think in the comments below. I don't know, there was still some controversy about it, but I'm sure in the future they're going to clarify whether you can use the Badlion client or not. I mean, that was insane. Now, as far as next week's Minecraft Monday tournament, if they continue to have 2/3 Hunger Games and the same randoms don't get in, Technoblade pretty much is guaranteed one. I mean, that's literally the reason they stopped doing Hunger Games in the first place, is because Technoblade kept winning. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for the news this week. If you enjoyed and you want to stay updated on Minecraft Monday, then make sure you subscribe to Hypixel Alert. Of course, I'll be your host, Lego Maestro, keeping you informed on what's going on. And of course, if you did enjoy today's video, putting a like on it would be much appreciated, because it does show that you like what I do here. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. And Hypixel Alert now over 42.5 thousand subscribers. And I will see you next time.